We are. What are we doing?
I have no idea.
Me
We're
neither.
sitting in a car.
Getting in a car.
We just came back to pick up something we forgot. So we're gonna now officially film the beginning of the trip.
Of an epic road trip.
Hopefully an epic road trip.
Road trip.
So we are on our way, or we're about to be on our way to Oklahoma and Kansas, mostly Kansas, for milks and whatever else we can find, but definitely milk snakes is a big target on this trip.
Definitely on our list.
So we're going to be stopping in New Mexico. We'll have a short stop in New Mexico. Hopefully we'll see something there. If we see anything on the road on the way, we're going to check in. And this is going to be a long trip. We're going to be gone 11 days. And most of that is driving. There's going to be a ton of driving, but we're praying for good weather. The forecast says rain, so you might see some rainy videos coming up. But whatever we see, you're going to see. So thank you for joining us on this trip. This is going to be a herping adventure for sure. And hope you guys enjoy it. I hope there's a lot for you to see.
Yeah, and we'll check back in when there's something to talk about. Well, we're only about a couple miles past last time we checked in, but we did want to talk about the snake game. Usually where we are, it's about night driving, but we'll be doing a lot of rock flipping in areas that I haven't been to for sure. And we came up with some more point system. And I don't know if you've seen our previous vlogs, but we'll give you a kind of a quick rundown of how we play the snake game. We give point values to different species of snake, and if they're a little more rare to find, we give them point value of 2, like mostly Lamprepeltis, king snakes. And then where we're going to give hognose 2 points as well. And then for the ringneck snakes, which are very abundant in Oklahoma and Kansas, we're going to do 0.5, so half a point for those. But everything else, we're just going to give 1 point. We just tally up each day and see who wins with the most points. Just a fun little way to just keep the day going. And
if you want to see like detail on how we normally play this game, check out the video called the Snake Guessing Game, where we did a couple of night drives out in Southern California where we live, and we played the game and had a lot of fun. So check those out, and hopefully by the end of this trip you'll totally get the snake game. On this trip we will also be counting DORs, because we're driving a lot to get to Oklahoma and Kansas from Southern California. So DOR is a dead-on road snake. So DORs are worth half a point. So hopefully we'll be checking in soon. But now
we're going through some pretty cool areas.
So we could conceivably see an AOR, but most likely, on this busy road, we're going to see a DOR. There we go. Dune City. So many cool places we could stop, but if we did, we would never get there. We gotta drive and drive and drive. This is not the habitat we're going to be looking in. But it's a cool habitat.
We're still on the California side of Arizona, but getting closer to Arizona. Well, we're on our way to the New Mexico state line via the 40, but we're not quite to the 40. We're cutting through some of the Tonto National Forest. Pretty green.
You might notice that the audio is really bad and it's really windy, because almost immediately when we set out on this trip, the air conditioner that I just spent over $900 to fix in my car just stopped working. So we're going windows down here in Arizona. Thank the Lord it's not too hot right now.
Beautiful countryside. Makes you kind of forget. And the temps are a lot cooler up in the mountains here. So we'll check back in if we see anything. Nothing yet.
Well, here is officially the first herp of the trip. Ian found a little ornate tree lizard. If I can get it. Yeah, I see him.
First herp of the trip.
Yeah, ornate tree.
Oh, cool.
And there's a kid. Go for it. Oh, that was close. don't have a hand or anything. All right. So good morning, everybody. This is day 2 of our non-herping adventure so far, but it will be a herping adventure pretty soon, hopefully, if it doesn't continue to rain when we get there. We'll see. But we are in New Mexico. Went to bed at about 12:30 New Mexico time. Somebody woke up at like 6. Actually, I'm not gonna say who it was, but their last name rhymes with red swords, and first name's very similar to mine. And anyway, somebody woke up at 6, so we got like 5.5 hours of sleep probably, and then I woke up like 3 times during the night. I don't know why. It's just hard to sleep in a new environment. Anyway, we're tired.
You're old.
We have another day of driving ahead of us. We will get to a cabin in Oklahoma late this evening, probably around 10 o'clock or something. But we're going to try to flip a few things on the way, see if we can find something, even though today was not set to be a herping day just like yesterday. We found nothing yesterday. We might have seen some DORs, but they were unidentifiable and we were going fast, so we really are not counting any DORs yet.
Yeah, one ornate tree lizard. That's it for herps.
Ian found an ornate tree lizard yesterday, and that is all we have seen that's definite so far. But hopefully, we'll check back in later today. If not, the real herping adventure might start tomorrow, unless it's just dumping buckets of rain. All right.
Signing off.
Okay, I wanted to mention. Well, not only do I have my Gila hat on, which has been fairly lucky for us with king snakes and stuff, but this morning we got up and there was a dog whimpering right outside the gate, and the dog had a tag. Its name was Indigo, the most coveted snake for herpers in North America is the indigo snake. So, I'm not saying it's an omen. I don't, but couldn't hurt.
Southwest on Forest Service 333 Road.
And also we're gonna head southwest
on the Forest Service.
Yeah. We're gonna stop it's actually a little warmer than we thought it was gonna be, so we're gonna stop and do a walk around at a place that has some hognose snakes, supposedly. So I mean, they're on iNaturalist, so they have to exist. All right, so we'll check back in if we see anything. Check this out. This place is supposed to have a lot of hognose snakes. It's really cool. We've already seen a slider turtle, and I heard a very loud bullfrog. But check this out. Look at this habitat. A little on the cold side, but it's nice and open. You can see your feet and everything. There's supposed to be a lot of snapping turtles here, and some garters. Really cool habitat, if nothing else.
He's right here.
There he is. Right there.
Oh, nice. Oh, snapper.
Definitely a snapper.
And it's a big one too.
Yeah.
This is.
I halfway want to go grab him. I got to change of clothes.
Yeah.
He's probably just going to go into the deep water though. I don't know how deep that mud is.
Let me take a picture of it.
Oh, that's going to be soft mud. This is soft sand. Alright, so I'm a very happy but muddy herper. Haven't caught one of these in a few years. This is a regular snapper, but it is a pretty large specimen. And that's about as close as you can get right there. You can fight back almost to where my fingers are. Super long neck, and he's unhappy. I pulled him out of the water. But we're going to put him back here in a second. Very heavy turtle. Very cool. Regular common snapper. Awesome little dinosaur.
Common snapper.
That is a turtle, man. Look at my pants and my shoes.
This is what this man did to get this. Woo! You're mad, buddy.
Lose a finger.
Yeah. There you go.
He's got some leeches on his arm.
Oh, looks like it. Mexico.
All right.
Hard to tell, it's a nasty DOR, but we're thinking with the red on the sides and the blue on the belly, this is probably the New Mexico car.
That's a DOR lifer. Yay!
We got some herps.
Day 2 of the trip. He got a lifer skink, the Great Plains skink, the largest skink in North America.
I saw a snapping turtle.
Ian spotted a snapping turtle.
Awesome video.
Some idiot went in the water and caught it. We got some video of that.
Not me.
Don't do that, by the way. That's
don't.
bad. Yeah, don't do that. And then we just saw a DOR. Looks like a garter. Hello, peeps. I'm very pleased to announce the first living snake of the trip. I believe is the garter snake. Check out this underbelly.
Black. It's like,
Black. This is very
it's
different.
very pretty.
Yeah.
I think this is a terrestrial snake. I don't think it's a checkered. Doesn't look like a black neck.
No.
There's under a big piece of cardboard over there. It's calming down a little bit. He was biting and musking and flailing. Coolio. So look who's on the board now. I mean, he's a copycat, catching the same species as me, but we do know it's not a repeat because if you look at that belly, if you look at that belly, there's almost no black on that belly. Hang on, it's not focusing.
No.
Focus camera. Wants to focus way back there. There we go. Almost no black on that belly. Very different than the one that I caught.
Very cool. So that there's
And he saw another one that got away
Yeah.
under the same stuff.
You only can grab two or one.
Yeah. Very nice. So that is the third official snake
New Mexico.
of the trip, and the second one that we've been able to lay hands on.
So, 3 alive and 1 DOR.
Yeah, 4th official snake. 3rd living snake of the trip. Cool, and we're about to hit another spot because I think we ran out of stuff to flip.
Really chill for a garter.
Yeah, the last one was not. It musked like crazy. It stuck its tail down my glove and tried to musk in my glove.
In your glove.
Yeah, and it bit my glove immediately. But this is a nice one, and I think that might even be a little longer than the first
I was wondering about that too. It's like it felt longer when I was trying to grab it.
And the tail is really long. Look how long it is. That's a male.
Oh, that's a male.
Yeah, past
Or
Chloe.
the female have black.
Look at how long
Look at the tail.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Past the vent.
Male.
Definitely male. Yeah.
So a female?
Let's get rid of it.
Females have shorter tails. So, we're walking off back towards the car here in New Mexico, and then I hear snake, 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 snake. And
I mean, we're
probably the smallest snakes we're gonna see.
on the
Let
trip.
me see if I can get one. Man, they're hard to hang on
I know.
to.
You ready? Just hold your hand out.
Got it.
There.
That's
They are really tiny. You want to hold them?
similar to our
Ready?
ones in Southern California.
Only one
Very
bar.
tiny. He saw 3 or 4, and was able to grab 2. And
3 for sure.
I love the way they try to burrow in between your
Yeah,
fingers.
like
These guys do musk a little bit. They excrete a musk and put it in between their scales
it feels
so they can eat ants and termites and their larvae. Mostly their larvae.
On the nose like clear.
But these will be probably the smallest snakes of the trip. Yeah, let me see what you got there. You know, wow, good. Thread snake.
very cool.
We're gonna put them back under their rock. You probably want to get some photos first.
Yeah, I take a photo of the lifer.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some photos on this rock right here and let them go.
He's like cute.
And we're videoing. The tiniest two,
One of them is moving. The other one is not.
tiniest 2 snakes of the trip, most likely.
I think this is the tiniest snake I've
if anybody else
seen.
can do it, I commend you.
Nathan is killing us for snake count now.
I know.
Ready?
There we go. Nice.
Nope, don't go squeaming on me.
Okay, that is going to conclude day 2 of our epic road trip herping adventure. We'll pick up in the next video on day 3 after we arrive in Oklahoma, where things get really crazy. We hope that you've enjoyed coming along with us as we explore God's creation, trying to find as many fascinating creeping things as we can. If you appreciate our content, please give our videos a like and please subscribe to our channel. You can also help us to create more content, and you can receive exclusive perks by supporting us on Patreon. The link is in the description. Thank you and God bless you, and as always, to God be the glory forever. Amen.